Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2017 with Chelsea taking on West Ham today at home in the FA Cup quarter final, aka 6th round. Crystal Palace are visiting Old Trafford again. You would expect United to smash them, but Crystal Palace did win 1-0 there in the league through a Joe Ledley penalty, so hopefully they can have another shocker. We are at home to West Ham. The man Matic is out with a very short term injury. Chalobah coming in for this game, and I think Zuma will return in place of David Luiz. We'll have Christensen and Zuma in there again, but pretty much a full strength team because we want to win all the trophies that are available to us this season. Courtois, Azpilicueta, Christensen, Zuma, Alonso, Fabregas, Chalobah, Musonda, Asensio, Hazard and Lewandowski will be the lineup. They're playing pretty much their full strength team as well. It looks very similar to what we faced when we played them in the league, so they're obviously intent on doing well in the FA Cup. Fabregas with an immediate trip on Caleri there. Good on him, getting stuck in, showing them what we're all about early on. As 10 minutes passes without any real action. Johnny Evans now is in the book immediately. Excuse me, Cheku Kouyaté joins him in the book as West Ham look to put themselves about now. 25 minutes gone, nothing happening though. Bit of a disappointment there. Zuma just getting a warning. Corner kick, here we go. Asensio, our speciality, delivers it. Fabregas arriving down to Musonda and it's pinball in there, but ultimately cleared by West Ham. Ten shots to their 1, so firmly in control. Another corner. Asensio's whipped ball in. Christensen goes straight for the goal, but it does hit the bar and go over. We're getting nearer with these corners. And here's another one. Asensio, this is a goal, I can feel it. Asensio in, Lewandowski takes it down. It's a great save, it's squared and it's deflected back to Darren Randolph's gloves. And West Ham absolutely under the cosh on these corners. Courtois' long goal kick towards Hazard, away by Lang. Alonso heads it to Fabregas, scoops it to Hazard, who tries to head it on. Read away though, will be picked up there by Figuli. Marshalled by Chalobah. Challenge is skipped past by Figuli, but Alonso wins it. Chalobah now pokes it forward. Asensio picking it up now. Moving into the left hand channel. Beats two of them, plays it to Hazard, who comes central. Great play. Lewandowski makes a false run, opens up space. And Darren Randolph with a sensational stop as West Ham clinging on to this 0-0. Header away by Lang, comes to Hazard. Don't suspect much else will happen here, but Hazard driving in, looking to shoot. Cleared away by Caleri. And it is 0-0. I'm going to encourage them. I'm not going to tell them it's been disappointing because we have been creating, we just haven't quite been putting them away. Chalobah comes off for N'Golo Kante after a poor half though, and his future's in doubt now. Chalobah not played well when given a chance today, trained poorly 2 months in a row despite being warned about it. Musonda on the other hand playing great in the team now, usurping Willian out on the right hand side. Good challenge Johnny Evans though. 14-1 the shot count here. Marcos Alonso joins the West Ham boys in the book. Obiang is off for Lanzini, which I don't really like. Lanzini's a pretty good player, don't want him coming on. Fabregas getting a warning from Martin Atkinson as Lanzini plays it to Kouyaté as West Ham look to create their first chance of the game. Kouyaté back to Lang, chance to play it to Figuli, does so. Hazard manages to pinch it though. Figuli took a poor touch. Hazard forward. Lang cuts her out though. Great defending. Plays it to Mina. That's a great ball actually. Here's Johnny Evans now to Noble. And Kouyaté. Figuli's open again. It's forward to Lanzini this time. Running forward against Kante. Kante blocks him. Good play there. Marcos Alonso. Zuma goes back to Courtois, who can simply not play her out but take a touch. Launch it to Musonda. Johnny Evans easily beating him in the air, but it does come to Azpilicueta. Musonda moves it quickly to Asensio. Good feeling coming here. Forward to Lewandowski. Lang cuts out his ball, breaks to Kante, plays it to Lewandowski, who sweeps it beyond the goalkeeper. I knew I had a good feeling about that move. 32 for the season for Lewandowski, And 1-0 Chelsea here. Are United playing just now? No, they're later on, okay. Antonio on for Ayew. Mendy coming on for Martin Noble. And should we retain this position, it carries on a hell of a run of clean sheets that we're having recently. Azpilicueta's throw to Christensen. Azpilicueta inside to Marcos Alonso. Coming forward now, plays it to Asensio. Asensio looking for a move. Mendy tackles, but Alonso gets it. Hazard now, can he square this? He angles it in, but it's an easy catch from Randolph. And that's pretty much summed up Hazard's day. Launched forward, headed away by Zuma. On by Asensio, Mina away. Picked up by Asensio, looks for Hazard quickly. Lang away though. Mendy picking it up, hits it forward. Zuma cutting it out. Fabregas, Conte, very scrappy now. Asensio, Alonso, Hazard, touches, beats a man, puts her in, away by Mina, comes back to Hazard. Can he find a better ball now? Cuts her across, Lewandowski, deflected, and it's went in. Off Johnny Evans. An own goal, 2-0 now to Chelsea, and that will probably, you would like to think, be the victory. Timo Werner can come on, as can Nathan Ake. Will get the yellow carded Marcos Alonso off. Okay, chance to make it 3. Asensio, the corners haven't come off so far today. Hazard in, deflecting around there. Hazard back in, Mendy heads it away, and you think West Ham probably survive that one. Azpilicueta, Asensio hits it to the byline. Good challenge, Antonio, and Evans can clear. If nothing else, you can say they've probably worked on their defending of corners, because they've survived quite a lot of dangerous corners today, which is our forte at the moment. Ake switching the play, and it'll be 2-0 at the Bridge. Another team failing to score at Stamford Bridge. If we actually take a look at the fixtures here, I can hammer home how good we've been in that department. Clean sheet, clean sheet, clean sheet, clean sheet. We haven't actually conceded since we lost 2-1 at Anfield. Before that we had 2 clean sheets. So in the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've had 9 clean sheets in the past 10. Pretty impressive, I would say. Now what can Palace do at Man United? Can they do something pretty impressive in their own right? Nope, 3-0. Simple victory for Man United, as you would pretty much expect it to be. Good bit of play from Dominic Solanke today, scoring a goal. Yep, advancing pretty well in his development actually. Who was this? Ugbo doing well also. Okay. And we will be hosting RB Leipzig soon. And some of the kids, or not kids, but some of the lesser utilised players will be getting some game time in that one. And it's a 4-3 victory for Spurs, coming from, what were they, 3-1 down at some point, and they won 4-3 at QPR, so they're through to the FA Cup semi, along with ourselves and Man United. Let's have a little look at who's available. Okay, a couple of good players in there. That's me reaching 100 games in management apparently just now, that's nice. And it's the semi-final now. At Wembley, of course, all of these. Chelsea will play Liverpool or Swansea. United will play Spurs. Let's hope Swansea can win here at the Liberty. Come on. Nope. Okay, we're playing Liverpool after they get a 4-2 extra time victory. It's not what I wanted to see, but we're still going in that cup. We can certainly beat the big boys. It's just a lot more difficult than beating the smaller ones. And we're playing Leipzig now as Porto go to Paris looking to hold a slender lead. Nathan Ake can probably start at the back, as can Baba Rahman. Paul Lopez can play. Lindelhoff can play. Alonso out for Moses. Actually, Moses can play instead of Muzonda. Michi Batshuayi can come on the bench as Timo Werner will start. Let's see, N'Golo, nah, not N'Golo Kante, he's played enough. Alright, I think that'll be it, that'll be the selection. Is there anybody down here that we want to try? No, not really. Can anybody down here play? I don't think so. Pretty sure they can't play at that age. Let's see. Well, according to this he could, but he's at 68% condition unfortunately, so he can't play today. Maybe bring him into the side next season if we continue the save. I don't, as I say, I don't think we will, but if we were to, then we could have done that. I think that's one of the problems now with playing this so close to the new Football Manager coming out, and particularly, well, not so much that, but certainly with the transfer window passing. We want to get the new transfers in. Willy Orban can't win the header. Halstenberg picks her up now. Leipzig look to threaten an early goal here. Chalobah nicks it though, playing it forward to Asensio. Can we get them on the counter? Hazard picking it up, galloping down that left hand side. Goes past his man, crosses low, and Fabregas slams it home. Rotational Chelsea are 1-up. Third goal of the season for Fabregas there. And Paul Lopez taking the goal kick long towards Moses. Halstenberg easily wins it in the air. Bittencourt, Forsberg, losing it to Chalobah, who's actually looking pretty decent today. Werner, Asensio, got Moses outside him. Chooses Fabregas. Fabregas to Chalobah. Turns, plays it to Baba Rahman, who loses it to Oliver Burke. Isaac coming forward, out wide now. Burke picks it up. Losing it to Baba Rahman, good play. Chalobah to Hazard now, looking forward. Werner's outside. Hazard still running, driving centrally himself. He's going to go all the way himself and scuff it wide. Naby Keita away as Piliqueta picking it up though. Chalobah, Baba Rahman, Fabregas, Asensio, looking to get a bit of space, and it's a great finish from Marco Asensio. 2-0, 6 on aggregate. Let's keep an eye on that Porto PSG game. It's 1-0 to Porto, which means PSG now need 3 goals to go through in that one. We're certainly excited about the prospect of maybe facing Porto in the Champions League quarter-final. That would be about as easy as you can imagine it would be. Not to say that it would be easy, but it's certainly easier than some of the games you could get in that stage of the Champions League, as Willian comes on for Moses after Moses gets his 45 minutes. Chalobah, Asensio forward. Naby Keita picks it up. Comfortable from us today. Hope to keep that clean sheet record. Make it 10 out of the last 11. Hazard now. Chalobah. Does he find Batshuayi? He does. And Willian. Halstenberg manages to nick it though. Bittencourt. Forsberg. Bittencourt now. Forward to Isaac. Surrounded, Fabregas pinches it, plays it to Hazard now. Do we have a bit of chance to get forward here? Hazard plays it inside, Asensio round the corner, Batshuayi closed down, Willian with him, plays it in, keeper should come for it, Orban deflects, Hazard, and it's a bit unfortunate for them there. Attempted clearance deflects right into the path of Hazard, who pops it into the net for a third. 7-0 on aggregate. Little check on Paris now, still 1-0. Asensio delivering it away by Halstenberg, picked up as Piliqueta. Here's Asensio now, losing it to Bittencourt. Back to Upamecano. Müller hits it long, not a great kick by the goalkeeper as Piliqueta pinches it. Asensio, Fabregas, Chalobah's there, goes to Azpilicueta and Asensio and Willian. Willian to Chalobah now. Hazard cutting in, threads it to Batshuayi for a chance, and it's an easy save by Müller. I think we need to get a shot of him. Fabregas whips it. Behind by Bernardo. Pretty easy as far as Champions League ties go. I was a bit concerned that it would be some kind of hectic 5-4 type scoreline in Germany, but when we got such a strong victory, it was always going to be simple. Müller out to Willy Orban. Klosterman back to Müller. Out to Upamecano and Holstenberg. Trying to play some football here, but they're well out of this tie. Upamecano to Bittencourt. Good ball in behind us to Isaac. Come on, keep the clean sheet. Isaac gets a good save by Paul Lopez there actually. Isaac can't be more than 18 years old at the minute. I assume he's on loan from Dortmund. Isaac is on loan from Dortmund and he's 18 years old indeed. Hell of a player though. In the game, not sure. I don't know much about him in real life and won't pretend to, but hell of a player in the game. Davy Selke coming on now for Isaac. Another powerful athletic striker that they have there. Muzonda is going to come on here for Chalobah. Take up a role in the centre as Baba Rahman throws it for Hazard, but Bernardo pinches it, plays it to Davy Selke. Kind of surrounded. Yep, Chalobah pinches it from him now, trying to get forward centrally. He's surrounded though. Bernardo winning it back once again. Selke losing it once again to Chalobah. Fabregas's ball. Zimmer cuts it out. Fabregas to Chalobah. This time it does find Hazard. And Fabregas. Asensio now. Back to Lindelof. Lindelof for Willian. Cushions it to Azpilicueta. Loses it. Orban forward. Davy Selke now. Still Davy Selke. Still Selke. And he's tried a very speculative effort there. Well wide. And 3-0 looks to be the result here. As Musonda comes on. Corner. Asensio. Been a bit weak from corners recently. It's been a game or two since we scored from one. Headed away by Selke. Willian picking it up now. Looking to shoot. Nope, plays it to Batshuayi. Nice turn. Tees up Nathan Ake. And it's poor from Müller to only slap it into his own net. Nathan Ake's first Chelsea goal ever. That is difficult to believe. (4-0) in both games. 8-0 in aggregate. Little check on Paris. Still 1-0. Porto are through. Can we make it a fifth and just seal this? Asensio, Fabregas. Azpilicueta. Batshuayi scores. Was he onside? Yes, he was onside apparently. 5th goal of the season. And it's 5-0. That was just the ribbon to tie it up. So a good episode. More strong cup victories and results. We've been doing really well since we got stuffed at Anfield with those 2 goals, turning it round for Liverpool. But we're going really well. We're playing above ourselves actually, I think, in some of these cup competitions. We look real contenders, but I think when we run into a strong side we could be in trouble. You know, if we were to draw Real Madrid or something here in the Champions League, we'd be in real danger, I think. Champions League draw is on Friday, so we will do that before we leave the episode off. We've got Stoke next time, as well as, I can't remember who it was, we'll take a look in a second. But I think this, regardless, I haven't thought about it, regardless of what happens this season, I think this will be the last season that we play the Chelsea save. We'll round it out and we'll start off a new save with a new team with all the transfers having gone through. So there's not really much point in doing any scouting for the summer or anything like that, as we are going to be leaving it off at the end of the season. So hopefully now we're on a bit of a timer. We need to win these things this season. Real Madrid overturned their loss in Italy, 2-0 knockout Juventus. Man United 5-1 victors over Lyon to send them out. Spurs beating Leicester in the league while we're on Champions League duty. Let's get this draw done here. Come on. Chelsea set for record clean sheets. We've gone 8 matches without conceding. Current record is also 8. Okay, so 1 more game. Clean sheet away at Stoke, and we broke the record. So it's the Champions League quarter-final draw now. We want Napoli or Porto, and I would take Spurs. I'd like to avoid the rest of them preferably. So the first time we played, first leg, in Naples against Real Madrid. Ooh, harsh for Napoli. Then Spurs will have their first leg at White Hart Lane, or Wembley, whichever it is in the game, against Man United. Nice, we avoid both of them. Chelsea will play the first game at the Bridge, hopefully against Porto. Against Porto! Oh, unbelievable. And Bayern will play at the Allianz against Barcelona. So that is a fantastic draw for us there. We're playing Porto. That should ensure us Champions League semi-final at least, you would think. So if you've enjoyed watching this episode, guys, please leave a like. The clean sheet streak continues. I would appreciate if you would leave a like. It would be fantastic. Not to sound like I'm begging or anything like that, but it does help more than you realise. Next time we are playing Stoke, and then we have Porto immediately. So that's very quickly upon us. So I will see you next time for that one, guys.